Good morning, everybody. I got a lot of bedhead going on here this morning. Welcome to our daily dose of success God's way. This is Erin Harrigan, your hustle with heart and health coach, helping everyone attain results for total health with Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. So I called this Throwback Thursday because as I'm reading in this Gideon Bible study today, she's really covering how God gives us his answers, but we continue to want to ask the question, kind of like a toddler, a kid that's asking why, and we've given the answer and it's not going to change, but yet they keep asking. And that's kind of what we do to the Lord, right? I mean, even as God-centered entrepreneurs, walking in the center of his will, spending time with him in the word daily, we still ask questions. I still wrote down questions in my Bible study that I'm like, but why? Even though he's given me the answer. And what we know is that his word is true and unchanging. So I'm going to give you the verse in just a second, but I want to read you a few of these things that she says. Far too often, I spend time asking God about matters that he's already explained. In his word, he has given me his decisions. I should not expect him to change his mind just because I keep bringing it up, or just because I don't see the results happening, or just because it doesn't seem to be happening fast enough or on my timeline. God's word has already spoken on so many of the topics that we are constantly asking him about and praying over. Whether regarding our spiritual destiny or our practical daily experiences, sometimes we need to only recall what God has said to us. So I imagine God going, I've already answered that, Erin. Why do you keep asking me? She goes on to say that, She goes on to say, God's word is sure, unchanging, and true. This means it doesn't vary or fall prey to our realities. His statement is, period. So, we only need to follow him recklessly and know that he's given us the answers. So I'm going to point you to Isaiah 55:11, which says, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish what I please, and it shall prosper in the thing for which I sent it. Another version says it shall achieve what I say. So you guys, how many times are we spending time asking God the same questions over and over when he has clearly answered them? And we know that he's answered them if we would just go back to his word and look at it. So that's why I called this Throwback Thursday, because we need to throw back and go back and remember and read through what he's already told us. And you know what? Here's the thing though, like God is so loving and so filled with grace and so merciful that he understands our human condition and that we're going to ask him these questions over and over. And so he's so beautifully forgiving of that and so patient with us. But let's remember that as we're writing those questions again in our journal, to think, Lord, have you already answered this question? And if so, would you point me in the direction in your word in which you've already answered it? Especially when it comes to our businesses and what we want from them. So I hope you find that helpful today. I'd love to see what you think about it. Get down below and let me know. Get on over to our Success God's Way community. Let us know how we can pray over this for you. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Hustle with Heart podcast or the Success God's Way blog, you can do that at erinharrigan.com. Latest blog dropped yesterday. I'm going to be sharing the link to that in just a few minutes. And as always, if I can help you along this journey, whether it's getting your energy and your mental focus and your health in order with clean eating, I'd love to help you with that. Or if it's pursuing Success God's Way and you just need an ally and a coach on your side to help you walk through that journey, I'd love to talk to you about that. And have a fantastic Thursday. See ya.